Hi everybody, we are back for our vlog. So we've had a lot of feedback from people on our last episode, and
Yeah.
a lot of people I actually shared on my social media, and I felt better because people even felt the same way that I did, that they didn't think that we were interracial. Even somebody was like, did you get remarried? Because they were thinking
Their definition of interracial,
exactly.
I guess, was a little bit different. Yeah.
So it's been interesting, but definitely a lot of positive feedback. So
And thank you for everybody that did give us a positive feedback.
Yeah.
We really appreciate you.
yes,
Yeah.
and make sure that you do comment, because we are, and questions too. We will be trying to answer in our future posts, so that we can answer your questions specifically. So make sure that you comment below what you'd like to know more about. And this week we're just going to kind of talk about what happened this week. So I'm going to let him, because he was actually technically on vacation.
Yeah, I was on vacation, technically, but I was not. One thing was that somehow my company that I work for, I'm not going to name it here, they had booked me for a training, so I had to get up in the mornings and do some of the training. It was maybe some bad part on my side too. The other thing that I did, which I had already scheduled it, that I created some videos. Those are about IT training videos. I have another channel that you could see in the feature channel area. This is basically about what I do for living, and if anybody or any of you are interested in trying to learn more, it's free training, and you could money wise, you could make a decent money with it. Over, if you live in United States, you could do over 80K easily if you are good at it, and it can go all the way till 150 very easily. That what I did. We also went to bird show.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna move it to her for that.
Because I also have another channel that is about birds, Bird and Beyond, and I think there is a link below in the description here. And that's actually, saw one of my friends. I'm actually bird sitting. I'm trying to give the mamas a break because we have, it's a lot for them. You know, poor things. I mean, they have anywhere from 2 to 5, 6, 7 at a time, and they're a little much. Yeah, let me see. This one here is, I'm actually trying to introduce it to to a different set. So this little guy is just getting big enough now. It is, as you can tell, going everywhere. They love to, when they're little like this, they want to come up and be wherever it's dark, but they get into my hair. So it's really hard to get them out. So that's where I put them back in. But this is one. This is called a dilute, and it's solid yellow with red eyes.
And
So-
it's English budgie.
Yes.
Just in case if
Yeah.
anybody's curious.
Yeah.
It's not parakeet. They're a little bit bigger.
And this one, because of its color, looks a little bit more like a canary right now because it's small, but it is not. It's going to be quite a bit bigger. So actually all of these right here are English budgies. You want to come say hi? You want to come say hi real fast? You want to show
I'm
off?
gonna show you guys one too. Right here.
Yeah. We have a total of 4 over here. Hey, that's my finger. Okay. Well, this is what I do every day, taking care of them. But we did go to the bird show here locally, and it's actually a bird fair. The bird shows are where you compete, which we do not compete with the exhibition budgies and stuff. But the bird fair is where a lot of different bird owners, distributors, and breeders get together and sell their birds and their different wares and things. And so it was our first time to actually participate. I mean, we've been to them before, but this was our first time to participate. And so we definitely learned a lot, and looking forward to kind of bringing more of the marketing background that I have and stuff into the next one. But we did pretty well for a first time, and it wasn't nearly as big of a turnout as we had thought. So I think we did well, all things considered. But
And best of all, we were able to spend time together.
Yeah.
It was a good time. It was really good.
yeah.
Good stuff. Yeah.
Found a bird I'd like.
Yeah.
He's still with whoever brought him because she was $2,000, so she went back home with that person, not with us.
Yeah.
But so that was a lot of fun. But we're just getting ready for the holidays. We have about 25 people who are going to be coming on Christmas. And so just been trying to plan that out on seating arrangements, and that is ranging from 1 year up to, senior. So
hopefully we'll be able to do the video if everybody is okay, and maybe
some snippets.
We do expect. I mean, I'm sure there would be little hesitation here and there.
Yeah.
So whoever would be hesitating is gonna be. We will not put them on camera, obviously.
Yeah.
But you will get to see our extended family, and majority of that extended family is going to be from her side, because my folks are in Houston. They actually just came back from one of a long trip from Australia, and they are trying to recoup from it.
Yeah. And they have 3 young ones, so it was a big trip.
Right. And it's not easy to travel with those young kids. They're fairly very young. And if you have a question, maybe you are thinking how we celebrate our vacations. I mean, for our holidays, our religious holidays, we try to put it in a way where if they are on my side, then we try to go visit my family and try to mingle more on my side, or I should say my extended side. And if we have some that are more of her faith, then we try to mingle more of on her side, and everybody is welcome. Like we try to even do certain ones at our place, so that everybody can come and just try to mingle, and we hang out all. It's a lot of fun.
Before he actually had some family that had moved close enough, we had actually done an Eid celebration, and it was interesting because every single person who was here had no idea even like really what the holiday was, because they were either friends or family from in the area. So because most people who are celebrating with their families, so and his family was too far away at that time, so we did little cards everywhere that kind of gave like just an interesting fact about his religion, because everybody who had attended really wasn't that. And so there was a lot of really positive interaction, that people were like, oh, I didn't know this, or so everybody kind of learned something new, so that was fun. And then we have a rule standing that it's my responsibility to let him know like what the traditions are, what is cultural versus faith related, clothing, everything. That's kind of the rule. So I have to let him know, but whatever my side is, I can't expect him to know something he doesn't know. And the same thing, he has to let me know. I mean, we've obviously been together for 10 years, so we've started to really know more. I mean, what's the traditional stuff, but still occasionally there's something new.
Yeah, and one thing we did notice, and I start paying attention actually way early in our relationship. There is a really big confusion and misconception between the religions and the cultures, because religion and cultures are really mingled together way too much into it. So a lot of people get confused by if somebody is doing certain things, they think, oh, maybe this is part of their faith. And then sometimes they also think like, it's not the faith, it's their culture. So if you are in our kind of relationship, even with the culture, try to kind of distinguish them, try to draw some lines about the faith, and then also about the culture, because that would help you a lot. There are many things my culture does, and it really are against the religion too, and I'm not hesitant to pinpoint the bad things too, the ones that are out there, but they are not really part of my faith. And then obviously there are certain things that are in our faith that are not really part of our culture. So this is another helpful tip for you guys that are trying to get into this kind of a relationship. Try to distinguish them, because it's not necessary if somebody is doing it and you start pinpointing at him or her that, hey,
Yeah,
this is the religion or this is the culture. It might be something different on either case.
And then there's even if you drill down a little further, there's even your family culture, which may be different. So like, I notice whenever we go to celebrations with his family, the different things we do, we are far more dressed up than what my family is. But you can't say that's his culture to American culture, because a lot of Americans get really dressed up for going to the holidays and stuff. My family's culture is a little bit more casual. So, and then even in his family's culture, depending on which family members it is, he has more casual people too.
Yeah.
So it just depends. So there's always like, what's going on, so, and that's where we always just have to really communicate, like, okay, who's going to be there? What's going on? A few years ago, his parents were actually here during Christmas, and so they got to have their very first Christmas celebration, and I think that
They were very happy. Yeah,
they loved it.
yes.
I really think, and it was just our small little family Christmas, but I think that they really enjoyed it.
Yep.
So, but that's really it. I kind of had a new idea about at the end of each one of our things, that we're just going to try to share something, like just a useful tip or fact or
You're going to give one, right?
No, it's all you today.
No.
Because I didn't have anything. You always think on demand. So something to leave you with, a parting gift of maybe something that will make it worthwhile to have spent a few minutes with us.
You're throwing me under the bus.
Yeah. He likes to think on his feet. So.
Okay. Maybe it come out. It will come out wrong. I'm gonna try hard on it. This is basically something that I can share with based on my own personal experiences. It took me a lot of time to kind of understand, and also to not, I wouldn't say I perfected it, but I'm working on it. So the kind of personalities as a human that we have sometimes is very hard how we become, because what is around us. So the best way I would say that the world is like a water. Just think of it, just take a water, like a big pot of water, put it on the stove and start heating it up. And then take a carrot. You are a carrot in that scenario. So the water is going to heat. Eventually, with that heat, you are going to become very soft. And that is the kind of person that would be, I would call it, that anybody that can run over. And those people have always hard time too. If you are so soft, you probably heard the term run over. So everybody's going to run over you. And then there's another one. The example that I can give you is that if you take an egg and put it in the same water, it's going to turn into a hard-boiled egg. So you're going to make a shell around you, and you're going to be very stubborn, kind of not caring. You're going to become selfish person too. And that would cause you pains too. So the third one, which I would call the one that I'm working on too, and I think that is the best one that can make you a better person, is take coffee beans and then dump it into the same water. It's a little hot, it's a little uncomfortable, but within 15-20 minutes you're gonna smell that awesome coffee smell, and then you would take over on that water too. Try to be that. This is for the people that are feeling lonely. This is for the people that are feeling that there is nobody around them that cares. But if you become the coffee bean and you start becoming that throwing that smell out, a good positive vibes, everybody's gonna come around you. Thank you. I'm gonna get you next time for throwing me on a snip of a second, but that's what I can share with you guys from my thought process.
Yeah. And so make sure that you subscribe you comment. Your comments will be read, and we will start to choose some to incorporate and answer those questions in our future videos. And it would be great if you liked the video and if you share it.
Thank you so much. Everybody has a very blessed holidays that are coming.
Happy holidays.
Also, if we are not able to make the video for the new year, Happy New Year. We all pray for you, and hopefully you have a wonderful, wonderful new year.
Yep.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.